Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is a beer from Treehouse Brewing Company. I really love that label. Got the mountain in the background there, the water, just a beautiful label. And this beer is called Milford Sound. So this is a wine barrel aged, dry hopped Pilsner, clocking in at 5.6% alcohol. I'm telling you, don't sleep on these Treehouse lagers and Pilsners. They do a lot of oak conditioning, wine barrel aging, bourbon barrel aging. Just had a beer from them that was aged on maple sugar spirals and then conditioned further in the stainless steel tanks, and that was an amazing beer. So I have high hopes for this. It is aged in, or aged on, excuse me, a secondary conditioning period in Sauvignon Blanc barrels. So the base beer is called Ruby Bay, which I've never had. So this is that beer aged in Sauvignon Blanc barrels. The hops that they use in this are Peacherine, Rawaka, and Nelson. Sounds absolutely incredible. I've never had this one, so really looking forward to it. A lot of these beers, like the Canada Gold, which I just reviewed earlier, I bought a 6-pack of this weeks ago and shared it with a buddy of mine, Bumpy Road Brews, when I went over to his house. Didn't get to review it then, but it was such a great beer that I bought another 6-pack and I reviewed it earlier, so you can check out my channel for this review if you're interested. But this is a dynamite beer, and it's aged on the sugar maple wooden spirals. Awesome stuff. So this one, wine barrel aging, Sauvignon Blanc, and the hops that they're using sound really good as well. And there's your pour. Got to get aggressive with these beers, release some of that carbonation. It's a nice kind of it's more straw to the naked eye. I think it looks more golden on camera, just the way that the lighting is, but it's a clear straw appearance, nothing floating around in there. A few streaming bubbles, it looks like, going up the side of the glass, but not much. 2-finger, white, frothy head. And I do smell like grapes, grape must. Obviously coming from the Sauvignon Blanc barrel aging. There's definitely like a tart grape type of feel to it on the aroma, a little wood as well. Some nice, there's almost like a Saison type effect with this one. Got a little bit of a funk to it. A little bit of a barnyardy type feel to it on the aroma. It smells absolutely delightful. Definitely picking up on wood. Like, it smells like oak barrel. I mean, I don't know what Sauvignon Blanc barrels are. If they're, I'm assuming they're probably oak barrels, but I really don't know. There's a definite woody component to the aroma. The grapes are there. That grape must more so than the actual pulp of the grape. It smells so good. It's hard to really describe. It's so unique and different than your standard run-of-the-mill Pilsner. And you get a little bit of the earthiness from the hops as well in the nose, if I haven't mentioned that already. It smells absolutely delightful. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. Ooh. Yes, sir. Man, this is really nice. Such a nice beer. Sorry if there's background noise. It was a very hot day here today for this time of year. Fall is here, but got up into the 80s, so I had to crank down the AC. It was like 85 degrees and muggy when I got out to the shed. So I had to crank down the AC, and it's finally starting to cool off. Feels really nice. This is incredible already. The wine barrel aging, that Sauvignon Blanc. You get the grape and the wood from the barrels. The hops are nice and grassy and earthy. It's got the European hop vibe going on that you get with a lot of the European Pilsners. Or like German Pilsners. Man. Nice and bready. A little sweetness from the malt, but not too sweet. Maybe a little bit of sweetness from the wine barrels as well. Although Sauvignon Blanc is a white wine and it's more earthy and not as sweet. You get the flavor of the grapes, but not as sweet as like a red wine. So it's definitely not very sweet, but you do get that grape musk flavor with the breadiness and the oak or the wood notes from the barrel. Nice, earthy, grassy finish from the hops. What more can I say? Light bodied, medium carbonation, nice dry finish, super crisp, ultra refreshing. You can drink a lot of these, or a few of these, at 5.6%, so sessionability is very high as well. I am going to go with a 96 out of 100. I think this is a solid beer, solid A beer. It's really an amazing product. I don't like it quite as much as I do the Canada Gold. And this is 4.3. This is 5.6. Who'd have thunk it? Usually I always go for the higher alcohol just because typically there's more flavor there. But for the Canada Gold, there's something really special about this sugar maple Canada Gold. I'm telling you. You got to try this beer, guys. But the Milford Sound wine barrel aged dry hopped Pilsner at 5.6%. Outstanding product. Solid A. Gotta check this beer out. Do not sleep on these Treehouse lagers. They're really incredible, and they barrel age, or they age or condition these lighter beers on something amazing, and it really takes it to the next level. This one is no exception. So 96 out of 100 for the Milford Sound from Treehouse Brewing Company. We have several locations in Massachusetts. The original is in Charlton, Massachusetts. There, by the grace of God, there was a location opened up in Tewksbury, which is only about a 15-20 minute drive from here. I order beers from them all the time online. You pull into a space, they deliver it to the car, and you get some of the freshest, best beers in the world as far as I'm concerned. Thank you, Treehouse. And anybody out there that can get Treehouse beer, you're going to know how special they are once you start getting into their stuff. Anyway, 96 out of 100. Milford Sound. Buy it, try it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.